It's beginning to look a lot like the Vinyl Files. Couldn't come up with a better intro. Welcome to the Vinyl Files, everyone. Today we're taking a look at not just one album, but an album and a single. Oh, they go together. That's right, you're getting more. Why? Because it's December. No particular reason. Probably won't do it next week unless I have one that goes with it. But today we're taking a look at an album that came at such a perfect point. It was such a perfect social commentary as to what was going on at the time. You remember a little while ago when the entire world took a big old nap? We just all took a break and we're like, let's be safe, let's be home, and let's just chill out. This album came out during all of that fun stuff. And while I will say it's fun because it's Steven Wilson, I like Steven Wilson. It's an album, I like albums, and it's music, and I like music, and I find all of those things fun. This album itself is a little bit more introspective. It's a little bit more challenging lyrically. And it's also a bit of a departure for Steven Wilson. Not in a way to where he like completely changed up his music, not in a way where it's, a completely different artist, but it's just an album that made me go the least amount of times, wow, he really likes Pink Floyd. There's still quite a bit of like, wow, you like Dark Side of the Moon really resonated with you, man. Just not as much. Today we're talking about The Future Bites by Steven Wilson. This album is really, really, really smart. This is an album that sounds like somebody who is not only fed up with the music industry in a lot of ways, but also just general consumer culture in a lot of ways. And I think we can all really level with that, especially during the holiday season. Steven Wilson himself being a prog rock, prog metal musician, the band Porcupine Tree. If you know Steven Wilson, you know it when you hear him on someone else's song as well. He's a very recognizable musician. Standout tracks on this album: Self, King Ghost, the first single that I heard off of this album. I knew when I heard that this was going to be something very different than anything else he's ever done. And I was pleasantly surprised by the album as a whole. King Ghost, yeah, very good. 12 Things I Forgot. That is the single, in my opinion, off this album. I think if anything were to get radio play, it would be that. I don't know why he wouldn't get radio play. That song, phenomenal. Eminent Sleazy is the only way to really describe the feel for the song. It just feels kind of grimy and dirty and awesome. We'll get into some more standout tracks in just a moment, but let's take a look at the packaging itself. This right here, being the cover for the gatefold, actually just slides off. It's fun. We're now down to VG+. On the inside, after you slide that off, you get this. If you look at that, spells Steven Wilson, Future Bites. Big old fun barcode on it. Right when this album came out, we were right in the middle of what we were just talking about, and big companies like Amazon, Walmart, all these big online companies, they reported, overall huge increases in profit during that time. Everybody's home, they're just shopping online, why wouldn't you? This came out and really, really criticized that perfectly. I don't know if it was intentional or not. That's what I read into the lyrics, but that's just me. With that said, this packaging is hilarious. It's very tongue-in-cheek. He strikes me as a person with a very dry sense of humor, which I love. Opening it up, The Future Bites. Earplugs. Experience the joy of total silence, perfect for the concentration and the eradication of noise pollution. Watch your productivity soar. 125 pounds. That's money, not weight. And that's actually really funny because the other single that we're looking at today, so here's this, and then this is the 12 Things I Forgot About. It's the 12-inch single. And on here we have the, 12 Things I Forgot About, Move Like a Fever, which is not on here, but it's from these sessions, very good, and King Ghost, the Tangerine Dream remix. So good. That remix is effing fantastic. Just real quick, we'll take a look at this. There's no extra packaging with this one. This is just the, I think he presses all of his stuff on 140 gram, which is nice. It's got a nice weight to it. But yeah, it's just a nice heavy black disc there. So getting back to the album itself, let's take a look at the booklet that comes with it, because it's great. It comes with some motivational things. To die, one must ignore facts. It's just a lot of, you know, album, or not album artwork, but lyrics. The cover itself is actually him superimposed with someone else, and you see that throughout this throughout this booklet here. Ah, yes, a can of air. Do I hear Spaceballs, anyone? Cork block, hand carved from Portuguese cork. This block is featured in some of the world's top Instagram interior design accounts. And at the price of £200, who can say no to that? With real tragedies come real dreams. And getting to the record itself here. This is the 180 gram red vinyl. Beautiful, lovely. So getting back to one track specifically, the B-side of the album is good, but it features a song called Personal Shopper, which is really long. But it features a little-known artist that some may know, some may really like, Sir Elton John. Sir Elton John, on Personal Shopper, there's a segment, because this song has, like, what I would essentially call movements. There's a segment, he's doing a voiceover, and he's talking about, I mean, it's essentially like a commercial. If you watch the music video for this, it ties in really well. But it's a commercial for, like, multivitamin supplements, glass slippers, designer trainers. Like, all of the, just things that it's like, ah, hey, buy this, don't think, just buy it. Which is really funny, because Elton John himself has come out as a shopaholic. This album right here, it's still available. You should get it. I'll link it in the description. This is a great record. It's a great package. You can't get the limited edition box set, which, what was that? Like $10,000, I think. It had like one song that will never be released, or the guy who bought it, there is a YouTube video, I'll put that in the description too, of the guy opening the one of one super limited box set. It's nuts. There's an album, or a song, there's a single, there we go. There's a single in there that may be released if he ever decides to release it, or he might just keep it and be a jerk. Who knows? It's his, he bought it. That is the price of a song. If you were just getting into Steven Wilson, this might not be where I would start. It's still a great place to start. It might not be where I would go. I would go to Hand Cannot Erase and work my way forward and then backward. But I mean, you know, it's all up to you. Phenomenal album. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I have new videos coming out every Saturday. If you can, like this video. Just tap that like button. Leave a comment and tell me what records I should be checking out. If you feel like it, subscribe. Join the party over here. Join the listening party. We're always listening to good records. And if you know somebody who might like this channel, why don't you show it to them? I bet we'll be friends. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Portuguese.